Alrighty, everyone. Same old, same old. Just be a few minutes getting everything set up, and then we'll go live. Hey, Key. And indeed. And indeed. I am sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. It's, you know, it's not been particularly warm today, but it has been kind of humid. Yeah. I hope everyone's weekend went well. I mean, I was at work, but that's every Monday for me, so I'd say what counts as my weekend's going pretty well right now. I suppose it's kind of weird, actually. I've been working retail for like 2/3 of my professional life. So from my perspective, you know, weekends disappearing is just a thing that happened. Sometimes I have to remind myself that yes, a lot of people do actually have weekends off and work weekdays. Icky, you're welcome for the shout. Weekend's good, but it's too warm to work. Ban it. Yeah, they should just make days that are over 25 degrees C days off. Like, I'm pretty sure it will single-handedly fix the economy. Someone just tell Starmer he's a commie if he doesn't do it. That'll make it happen. Icky, actually just tell Starmer he's a commie anyway. You want to see what happens? Well, I'm like 90% sure he lives in constant fear of his old university chums from law school calling him a trot, so he'll probably just cry or something. You think 18 plus 18 is what we call TAPS AF weather? Oh wait, you mean TAPS off weather? Yep, hosepipe ban incoming. Like, a hosepipe ban's a thing in the USA and other parts of the world, or are they just like a really British thing? I mean, it must be a thing that happens. I mean, depending on climate, but Hey Nicholas, not actually here yet, making brunch. I hope it's a good one. I mean, for breakfast this morning I made myself a nice avocado, bacon and egg sandwich. And for lunch I made myself a sausage and pasta bake from a meal kit. Icky, it might just be an English thing. You don't think you've ever had a hosepipe ban up there? Yeah, to be fair, I don't think I've ever been anywhere where a hosepipe ban's been implemented. But I tend to cut everywhere I've lived is either an urban area or a pretty rural area. So, you know, gardens haven't, either it's been too out of the way for that sort of thing to be enforced, or it's just been a place where people just don't have lawns in the first place, so I don't know. To be honest, I suspect it might be like, you know, the suburbs of London sort of deal. Anyway, webcam on. How's it going? I've basically got this the makeup on this cosplay the way I want it. So I'm just sort of trying different styles. Yeah, so I'm doing the whole line across the nose, because that looks cute. Vaguely cyberpunk. Might play with the eye makeup a bit more and yeah, just sort of work out what Peef would wear. Anywho, cosplay wise, well, I haven't really done anything cosplay related. I've been working on my 3D printer, just sort of calibrating it. I've primed that figurine of Puck, the air test kobold, so I'll have a go at painting that just for fun. I'm working on a icky, felt cute, might delete cannibalism, I don't know. Heck yeah. Because, you know, what is the point of not being a cute trans tiefling and not destroying capitalism? I'm just saying, cyberpunk settings might benefit from having more tieflings in them. Like, come on, there's at least one science fantasy cyberpunk setting. Must be from some sort of demonic pacts going on. But I digress. I'm also working on the headpiece for the 13th bit age game. I kind of want to get that finished. It's just going to be like a sort of crest style horns. So that's something I haven't tried before. And then I'm going to get on to what I'll hopefully be wearing for the Icon game. I don't want to spread anything, but I know I'm going to have competition for the best cosplay in that. So I've got to bring my A game. But yeah, I'm rambling and we're nearly at the 10-minute mark. So, I have literally not tried seeing how this game runs with OBS yet, so I could live to regret this. Icky, with that logic, maybe you should try Shadowrun beyond the most recent games. I think I tried getting a Shadowrun game going years ago. I got as far as the character, although I didn't think I quite built her right. Concept was basically a changeling rigger with sort of squirrel features, and her deal was basically disappearing and just using drones to do everything. And her backstory is basically that she works as a basically like a Uber Eats sort of delivery driver using the drones. Icky, manifesting OBS to bloody well behave itself for once, you mean come on? Yeah, exactly. Well, controllers on. Let's run the exe. Yes, I want to let Steam do stuff to my solid state drive. Okay, stuff's happening, stuff's happening. Okay, we've got a health warning up. Let's pick up the game. Okay. Picking up Resident Evil 2, or at least it should be. Okay, cool. It's picking up the game. Game audio capture. Resident Evil 2. It's literally just calls itself Resident Evil 2. I like that. Okay, webcam's a bit big, so we'll just shrink me. Just fit that screen. Okay, cool. Disable preview. Okay, what have I done now? Okay, there we go. 3D or sound output device. Headphones. Subtitles on. Voice language English. Display language English. 3D audio. Let's switch it on and see what happens. Enable HDR. Yeah, we don't need ray tracing. Okay, adjust pattern value until pattern's just visible. Okay, that's brightness. And adjust pattern until it's barely visible. That'll do. Icky, HDR is a different thing from ray tracing. Oh, fair enough then. Oh well. We'll just go with the option that's easier on my PC for now. Notice we haven't even started yet. Technical difficult breeze. Oh no, this is just the settings when you start the game up. Adjust the value until the picture on the left disappears. Okay, that's disappeared. Adjust the rectangular area to match the size of my screen. Yeah, that's all good. Connect to Resident Evil Net. No. A new game mode has been added to extra modes in the main menu. Oh, yeah, that'll be the DLC. Okay, here we go. If I don't have an HDR monitor, there's no point in turning HDR on. I should double check if my monitor's HDR. It's kind of new, so I'd hope it is, but if my frame rate starts tanking, ray tracing is probably the first thing to turn off. Okay. Okay, so I know statistically, the majority of people played as Leon S. Kennedy, so are playing as Claire. This is the choice I'd make most of my life. And yes, I didn't admit I'm a girl until I was like in my 20s. Read into that what you will. Oh yeah. Leon S. Kennedy. After a few days of radio silence from his new post, Leon S. Kennedy drives to Raccoon City to scope things out. Unbeknownst to him, a nightmare awaits. Claire Redfield. A different nightmare awaits Claire Redfield, who is unaware of just how drastically her very ordinary life is about to change. Icky, be the Claire, turbo sister of Redfield you wish to see in this world. Exactly. We'll go standard. Because I'm streaming and apparently I hate myself. Nick, I was not beating the girl allegations. Exactly. Behold the sandwich physics. Just how to show off the gore without, you know, too much gore. Yeah, the allegations prove 100% correct, so Claire placed them. You're right, Nick. And thank you for giving him a shout out, Nellis. Nellis, for a second you thought the sandwich was the bag from PC. Icky, the most impressively rendered berg this side of Monster Hunter. Precise mod. Yeah, I'll stop talking over the cutscene.
Getting good. I need some sleep.
I mean, credit where credit's due. The actor for this guy went in a lot harder than he needed to. I mean, turn yourself in. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, I'm almost there. You know me, I'll be fine. Sounds good. I'll be back as soon as I find Chris.
I like the implication that she was literally just
I gotta go.
talking to her parents. It's like,
Why does everyone think I'm gonna get in trouble?
it's kind of funny, like, you know, you have Chris and Claire just travelling the world fighting zombies, and their parents are like, you eating your vegetables? Icky, this week in Raccoon City news. Ah! Exactly. Okay, let's do some exploring. Notice, of course, I don't have my gun out because, unlike Leon the Cop Kennedy, I'm a normal person. Yeah, I think one thing I really liked about this, click the leg stick to run. Like, behold the power of lighting. Look at these real-time shadows. Let's see what they've got for sale. Hamburgers. Perfectly safe to drive with, I'm sure. Special blends of coffee, snacks. Beer on sale, only $5.99. Is that like free for $5.99? Because that's pretty good. Energy drink. Fun. More fun. Fun. And fun. Free air. Instructions. Set requires pressure using minus or plus. Connect to tyre. When unit beeps, disconnect hobes. Icky. Those 1998 prices. Yep. Hey Nevik. A Jill sandwich on brioche. You never know, it could happen. Ice. Ugh. Bunch of tyres. I assume this is what an actual truck stop in America looks like. Dingo Red cigarettes. When life has you seeing red, enjoy the wild taste of Dingo Red cigarettes. Get wild. Now on sale. Celebrating 100 years of service. Corty's Painting Company. Here's a cop car. Sheriff. Ooh, left the car open, the engine running. Nevik, Dingo gave me cancer and ate my baby. Fun bit of trivia. Sheriff comes from Shire Reeve. A Reeve was basically a serf who was assigned to watch over the other serfs. So the Reeve of an entire shire, that is to say a region of the British Isles, which had various names at the time, was in charge of the entire region.
Hello?
Icky, local truck driver charged with driving under influence of Boiger. Exactly. Boiger, Nevik. Boiger. I have no idea what accent that's even meant to sound like, but it's fun to say. Delicious Boigers. And you remember when everyone thought Impossible Burgers would somehow transgender? I was super disappointed because I think that was about when I was trying to get on HRT. Nick, somehow Big Tobacco isn't the biggest corporate threat to humanity in this world. Yeah, that's why you can still buy cigarettes. Umbrella was just making them look better by comparison. Only $1.25 for a pack of cigarettes. I don't think, I think the cheapest cigarettes where I work are like $12.50. And then like the super cheap ones that are known for being cheap. Undercover Thrill. Eric the Dragon Slayer. Creators' rights. Kiss of love. Nick, the V-virus has vapes, of course. I mean, it's kind of implied the first aid spray everyone uses is based on Umbrella Tech, so...
Are you okay?
Oh no, he's gonna become a zombie.
Wait here. I'll check it out.
Yeah, just point me towards danger, jerk. Oh yeah, one thing I do find kind of nice about America are how they have these drink fountains. Like, here in the UK we do have like slushy machines and the like. No, is everyone in the reverse a old person then? Oh, could be. Now obviously the cooling fan on my PC sounds like it's going to take off, so hopefully it's not getting picked up on the mic. It's no worse than when I'm streaming Baldur's Gate 3, so shouldn't be too bad.
Excuse me, is everything okay?
Stay back, ma'am. I got this.
He just had to say it, didn't he? I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and I'm going to regret my decision. I do love the sort of basic mechanics of the revolver in this.
What the fuck?
Just like... you have to hold still for a second or two to focus your aim. That's pretty cool. Caution wet floor signs. We seem to keep hemorrhaging those at my work. Like we're down to 6, we really need like a dozen for the entire store. Okay, key to the storage room. A well-worn key. Open the inventory, let's have a look. Okay, unlike previous Resident Evils, you just need to see the thing. You don't need to press A to analyse a specific part of it, which is nice. I mean, there's like one puzzle in the entire game where you have to press a button on something in the right place. Narrator voice. He did not in fact got this. Notice, if you recall correctly, when Xbox played the Resident Evil 4 remake on YouTube, they had to do a lot of cutting and blurring because of the gore. Yeah, I remember. Icky, you remember a good day... the GDQ run of this? The whole crowd yelled noises when a swear word was said in game to cover it up. Okay, that's good audience participation. The Daily Raccoon.
No way. Can't be alive.
You're being a real nuisance, friend.
Son of a bitch! What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I really like how it does that. Basically, sometimes the zombies will just stumble into you even after you've managed to. Anyway, I sure hope the guy out here hasn't turned.
Hey, what the hell?
Icky, you like the understandable escalating distress of the voice lines? Yeah, that is pretty cool. Okay, no map. Oh, letter from best friend. Okay, maybe that's who she was talking to, not her parents. Dear Claire, first of all, thanks for the letter. Now if you let me get this one thing off my chest. I can't believe you're really going to do it. I can't believe you're biking all the way to Raccoon City by yourself just to see your brother. What the hell, girl? I know Chris means a lot to you, and yeah, you haven't been able to reach him for a month and all, but you're nuts. I know how many perverts and arseholes are out there just waiting for a hot young college student to come along and take advantage of. It's not safe to travel alone. But your mind's made up, isn't it? Fine, I get it. Just promise you'll call when you get to Raccoon City. Don't leave your bestest best friend hanging, okay? Love ya. I can't believe she's best friends with Timon. Okay. Using key items. When you need to use a key item to unlock a door or solve a puzzle, select the item and then the use command. Okay, I can't use the gun to open the door. Useful to know. Click. Yeah. One sort of feature they don't point out right away, but if an item gets this little red tick on it, it basically means you can just throw it away because it's not used for unlocking anything else anymore. Which is delightful. Ah! Get the heck off me. You know... Okay, if I can just get to the door. The only time it's good to see a cop. See? Now, Claire knows she's a cop, so that's why she shouts, don't shoot.
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
Thank you later.
I do appreciate that they give Leon the butt chin.
Holy shit.
Notice, maybe the only part of all these horror game remakes that really makes it worth it are the sudden swear words, since the devs realised they could put those in M-rated games. Yeah. To be fair, they did deliberately put simple English in the earlier Resident Evil titles. Oh yeah, the sound level's okay, by the way. Looking at the output, I should be okay. They stuck to simple English and with no swears, just because they wanted, because, well, the English dub was used in Japan with subtitles, so they wanted to keep it simple and easy for someone who just studied English in high school to understand.
Leon Kennedy. You are?
I'm saying high school. When I'm in a country that doesn't have high school, talking about a country that doesn't have high schools.
Looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Icky, Simone walks to Raccoon City unscathed when questioned, the zombies say. Couldn't bring ourselves to bite him. Notice, there's a point in Dead Space Remake where right after the first question mark boss fight, Isaac's Buzzy is like, status report, and he goes, fuck me. Sound levels are good, thanks Nolis and Icky. Opening credits. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. I choose to believe that's a Jurassic Park ref. Notice, we all live in America. I know the TV trope. Icky, you're not sure what made them take the English first approach. It's unexpected. What I imagine is, the inspiration was probably a lot of American B-movies that were just subtitled and imported. What's the name of the Yu-Gi-Oh character who was made, just had his whole thing being American in the Bridge series, and then they had the joke about him being Canadian? Like Bandit Keith. Yeah. Thanks to Nick's Discord, and very specifically thanks to Pixel.
Attention all citizens.
Ooh, cutscene.
Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station.
I sure hope nothing goes wrong.
Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone who needs them.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
You can just turn around and drive away.
What if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
they're survivors.
Icky, city is closed due to bastards. Exactly.
There has to be.
Oh yeah. So yeah, specifically thanks to Pixel, there's a I found out about a tabletop RPG called, oh god, I've completely forgotten what it's called. It's like something draw, and it's basically just card game anime as a TTRPG. Like, and it's got some interesting mechanics, like standard Apocalypse World style rules. Oh yeah, in the original Resident Evil 2 that guy was already a zombie, but he didn't have any explanation. He was just like, hello, I'm a zombie truck driver, and he crashed into them. Icky, it's the Resident Evil engine, which fun fact does not stand for the Resident Evil engine. Nope, it's the Reach for the Moon engine. Yeah, this is so unreal. No, this is Havoc. You have no idea what engine this is. Oh, hence Icky's comment. Yeah, it's fun. Like, standard apocalypse world sort of advancement where you get baggage and then resolving the baggage, which is done in sort of anime fashion, so you have to meet the right criteria and then you can roll to fix it, and then if you clear the baggage you get XP, which advances your character. Icky, congrats Claire, you don't have organs anymore.
Are you okay?
Yeah, organs are useless to deal with.
I'm alright.
Can't get infected by the T-virus if you don't have any functional organs to get infected.
Safe.
Oh shit. Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
Okay. We are leaving.
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
Thinking about it, kind of like the parallels between this and, oh. Which way am I going? The third gate, well, the Resident Evil 3 remake.
The end of the world.
Icky, there's a 5-second click in the traffic intro where the truck driver is. Like, that guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Police station.
Oh, fair enough.
Almost there.
Notice. Taps nose. Can't get infected by the T-virus if you don't... Oh, thanks for the quote. I literally missed that, was exactly what I typed. Yeah, like, there is a challenge mode for this, where you can play as some of the, I think it's like basically an alternate universe where some of the characters who died in the course of the story survived, and they make it try and make it to safety. Icky, you can infect organs, you can't infect soup. Exactly. Achievement unlocked. Welcome to the City of the Dead. Make it to the police station. Of course, we're dealing with mindless killers. A disease of the modern world, caused by uninhibited capitalism. And a lot of them have been infected by the T-virus.
Anybody here?
Okay, explore your surroundings. First aid spray. Don't mind if I do. Bullets. Don't mind if I do. Save point. Don't mind if I do. No ink ribbons this time. Small comfort. A nice item chest. Telepathically linked, of course. Let's look at the computer. Click.
Come on, Chris. Where are you? Oh shit. They're inside too.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here.
Ooh, sucks to be this guy. Keep shooting him, you fool.
Send reinforcements. East hallway.
Okay, and there's our first destination, I guess.
I should help this guy.
Yep, you should help this guy. Okay, well, I'll just save again because I love saving. And yes, it will tank my rank, but I don't care. Because I don't care about ranks. Icky, you don't think this guy needs help, to be honest? Yeah. Yeah, I suppose they're doing pretty well as a company. Okay. I guess the handgun's not going to help you. I should probably get rid of the key. Yep, thank you. Healing. I can discard that. Yep, and obviously you can't discard key items unless they're actually used up already. So let's just do some laps around. Hey Maxting. You're not even sure the handgun will be evenly stress relieving to fire. Nope, it's actually pretty tense because it takes a couple of seconds to aim. Luckily you can get a better handgun pretty early on. Looks like I'm getting some artifacting, but that's no matter. Still pretty shiny. Full disclosure, I've played this before on the, I played the PS4 version. And this is the PC version I'm running. Which is currently on sale for like £8. Max Ding, so you guess that rules out using it in the puzzles, yeah. Yeah. Like... It's got all that nice AAA stuff you'd expect, like different running cycles for each weapon, a nice snap when you switch to aim mode, that sort of thing. Okay, we have an herb, as the Americans call them. Whenever I see a herb, I think of the old adverts for herbal essence shampoo, where the businesswoman just has a bunch of people barge into her meeting and start singing about her having the urge. Yep, and obviously I'll learn the combination for this somewhere else, so I can backtrack and it'll be fun. Guide pamphlet. Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you know, while we're the home of pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long rich history of its own. In this guide, we'll introduce you to a few of the more unusual points of interest our city has to offer. Raccoon City Police Station. The building in the centre of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. Various features like the unusual clock tower and the goddess statue in the main hall remind us of the bygone era. And that's why how they explain all the puzzles in the police station. I mean, aside from one spoiler character. You know, because obviously, like, an art museum would be full of puzzles. That just makes sense. The orphanage. Just a few blocks from the police station is an orphanage founded and run by the Umbrella Corporation with the help of generous donations from businesses and citizens alike. The building is known for its stained glass window, which attracts visitors from around the world.
Turns a museum into a police station.
You have a point. We should be doing the opposite. A door with a specific sign on it. What can it mean? Yeah, I think my favourite running mechanic is an Eternal Darkness, because after a while the characters will start running out of puff and just wheezing when you run. But it's also specific to each character how much stamina they have before it starts happening. Like, they just have an invisible bar. It's just for purely cosmetic running. Because of how fit some characters are and aren't. It's like, obviously there are other stats affect gameplay and that all sort of tracks, but it's just a fun little feature. Icky, still not over the fact that one of their stated tourist spots is an orphanage. Yeah. Wild, really. Did I save? I'm gonna save. Max Ding, been watching Cromarty High School lately? It's approximately as absurd as you remember it being. The dub injects words you can find no sign of in the original, so just watching it with subtitles. Yeah, I think there was a time when a lot of dubs would just throw in a bunch of swear words and stuff. And obviously there was sort of a culture of treating a foreign animation as like raw footage. So instead of localising it, they just work out how to make a show with it. Kind of like how Power Rangers was made by cutting the fight scenes from Super Sentai and having American actors splice between the scenes. Bullets. always useful. I've yet to meet a zombie that can outsmart them. Nevik, the dub and sub are equally as good. Icky, you love foreign animation. Jellyfield are your favourites. Okay, and Nevik was talking about Cromarty High School. I'm not familiar, so I couldn't comment myself. But Maxting disagrees and says stick with subtitles. Okay, well I found a few bits of useful item. Take that, syntax. Hey Enfys! Thanks for the quote. How are you doing? Shout out to everyone's favourite Void Enfys, who I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 with yesterday. Oh yeah, turns out I could pull this the entire time. Beep. And now it's moved up an inch, and just low enough to walk under. You've eaten and thus feel better than you did earlier. That's good. Icky, Baldur's Gate 3 Nemesis. I think that's the Dirge run. Max Ding, the subtitles have fewer F slurs. Such was the style at the time. Do appreciate that they just pull out their torch automatically in dark areas. It's not like an entire item you have to equip. Okay, I need a fuse here. Yeah, it's nice how they sort of give you these one-way doors and stuff, and just close doors temporarily and all that interesting stuff. Yes, I know what a map is. So here's the watch. Okay, this is the east office. Something east at least. So we need to get to the watchman's room. So, locked. Bloody rude, really. Nevik, F-slur, or the F-word. True, there is a difference. Okay, just some boots. Just them strategically placing boots there to scare us. Guess someone had a sleeping bag and their luggage around here. Oh, multiple people. This isn't what they usually mean by boots on the ground.
Focus.
Good of them to just put this yellow tape everywhere so we know where we can and can't. Okay, the press room, I believe, has a light switch in it. Okay, hostile press round here. Okay, that's well lit. Cool. Bullets. Okay. Do not even think of getting up and lurching at me. We got an agreement? Good. To be honest, I appreciate the Amazing Digital Circus actually had that gag in it. Because, you know, I think that's something everyone says to obviously going to get at zombies. Well, thought that was a gun, it's a camera. Man, Claire's just leaving all these free cameras behind. What a sucker. Max Ding, you'd be more willing to just say fuck. That's fair. Max Ding, your mother was a sailor and you grew up swearing as often as opposed Semitism. Okay, I feel like I know what that word means, but I don't quite recall what it means. You'll say fuck pretty often, especially verbally, less often in text. It's not deliberate, you just swear less in text. Yeah, that's actually probably the most I've sweared in quite a while. Just because I don't swear very often. Not because I have a problem with swearing, I just find it makes it funnier when I do swear. Icky is a brand new word to you. You've learnt a thing. Maxting. Aposematism is the brightly coloured advertisement of poison and toxicity to make predators leave you be. Oh. So you mean your mum swore a lot to make the men she worked with leave her alone? That tracks. Oh yeah, I remember it from that one tweet where some guy's like, oh, woman with bright hair, or aposematism, and they're like, yeah, it was the predators, you moron. It's like, I think the nice thing they did here is, I really feel like they did a good job of making this feel like a place where, you know, everyone sort of created these hazards before. Okay, are there any zombies hiding in the loos? Most of your cop zombies, if you hear, you gotta tell me. Another first aid spray? God, this means I'm gonna need it. Ugh. No wonder this place is flooding. I guess they cheaped out on the plumbing. Don't know what happened there. But the game just put itself in windowed mode. Notice that, so they got hit by the wet bandits right before the virus hit. Can you imagine if like the plot of Home Alone got caught happened in the zombie apocalypse and Kevin was just warding off zombies with Home Alone nonsense?
Oh my god.
Many, many corpses? Oh yep, select lets me automatically open the thing. Let's check out the Watchman. Okay, the Watchman's room is locked up.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Okay, fine. What's up?
I'm here!
Open the door! Hurry up! Hurry up! Open it!
Here, give me your hand!
Help me!
Hold on! Give me your other hand!
Oh. Oh yeah, he was the guy in the camera, wasn't he? Tell Marvin.
I'm so sorry.
Tell Marvin what? Please close the shutter, Claire. Officer's notebook. Nice diagram. Nick, they were lovers. Ah, even cops can love. Oh, hello. This isn't the time, officer. Read the room. Don't bring snowballs to a baseball. To a snow... Wait. Don't bring a gun to a snowball fight. And you know something? I hope someone throws a sandwich at... You. Okay, fine. Yeah, they can sometimes do the worm around the floor. They can do all sorts of nasty things. And yeah, now we get to run through the corridors with all the zombies up and running. Huzzah! Max thing you'd hate to use a torch at the same time as firing a pistol. The light would jump around. It's true.
Hell is up with you?
Like that. She said get off, you jerk.
You alright?
Yeah.
You're safe. For now.
I mean, I've got, I got bitten, so... Yeah.
Thanks.
Obviously someone taught you well.
Icky, hooray, all the zombies are broken up. Wait,
I know how to take
why are you
risks.
celebrating that?
Come on.
Icky, wrecked. Exactly. Nick, that cop has the strongest feet in the world. Excited Monaco voice.
So nobody knows what caused this?
Nevik, no, they killed the black guy.
There's a lot of
Preemptively, I guess.
but all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
To be fair, they gave him more lines than the original game did.
Hey,
Like,
get that on.
same sort of role, but,
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
Really Chris's sister.
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
yeah, I might turn down the settings a bit.
Europe, I think.
Vacation?
Ray tracing's nice, but
It's great news.
I don't want to overtax my PC too much.
Looks like there might be a way out of this secret passageway.
Good. Hey. We should probably get you to a hospital.
Forget about it. I can take care
Claire,
of this.
you seen what everything looks like outside right now?
Ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself. So you can see your brother again.
Oh, no, unless you're talking about,
No, I'm not
God by
gonna-
Moonlight.
you're gonna-
He's given us our first knife. Nikki, you always found it weird that in the classic Marvin uses the Z word with Leon, but not Claire. Yeah,
Take him
I
out.
think they're getting it better across in the writing here. But she's basically a lot nicer with Claire than he is with Leon. Like, as far as he's concerned, Leon's the dumbass who showed up late for work, even if that turned out to be a good thing. Meanwhile, Claire's the baby sister of one of his colleagues who he respects. Equip this knife on the inventory screen to use. This knife wears down with use and will break when its gauge is depleted. Left button ready. RT slash. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, left button to ready sub-weapon. There we go. So I've got my main weapon and my sub-weapon. Me weapon? Sub-weapon. Icky, was he still late because of the hangover, or was that just a classic? Yeah, I think they changed that. Like, he was late for other reasons. Icky... Oh, Max Ding, turns off your phone alarm. That's about setting up Blue Oyster Cult songs, your phone alarm. They start off loudly audible, but you don't get sick of them as fast as a stock alarm. Yeah, I think if you want to set a song as your alarm, you have to pick a song you don't sort of really like, because you will grow to hate whatever song you use. Okay, I'm gonna stash one of these first aid sprays. Let's fiddle with the settings a little. So, HDR is off. Okay, that's display, not graphics. Okay, ray tracing's off anyway. Okay, that's nice. It just tells you what difference it makes. Okay, my graphics card can probably handle that, but... Which of these can I live without? Okay, my PC's not running too hot. Yeah, let's lower the texture quality very slightly. Oh, that's nice, it's telling me how much graphics memory it's using. And I guess the implication is I could probably okay, graphical effect quality. Okay, let's lower particle lighting just to speed things up a bit, because I doubt I'll notice it. Okay, I'll turn bloom off. I won't notice that much. Okay, it tells you what that affects. That's nice. Guess my graphics card doesn't actually support ray tracing. Okay. There we go. That should be a lot nicer. And we're going to save again because I like saving. Oh yeah, the song I use is They Might Be Giant, Sing Like a Girl. Because it's kind of a song I like for reasons, but it's not like a song I necessarily listen to. Do you like the implication we could only get through that duct tape with a knife? Let's do the classic thing of combining herbs. Achievement unlocked, the basics of survival. Combine 2 items together. Now, yeah, you know what, I'll stash that other first aid spray. Because, you know, if I need more than 2 for healing items, I'm probably dead anyway. Nillis, your ringtone was a bit from the Cirque du Soleil soundtrack for the longest time, but it's currently You're Just a Poor Boy, Nobody Loves Me. Sorry. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Okay, that's amazing. My ringtone for multiple years now is the Metroid Prime theme, which actually had a funny thing where I think it was when Metroid Dread came out. I'd had obviously I'd had the theme as my ringtone for ages, so I started the game and then just had a panic attack because I thought my phone was ringing, being a millennial. To be fair, I think I've been called like 5 times this year. To be fair, one of them was just the other week. It was from a courier who I didn't know was trying to deliver a parcel because they sent me the text saying it was out to be delivered after I'd gone to work. And to be fair, they couldn't have known I work Sundays, but still. Okay, who lives in a pineapple under the pineapple, under the pineapple, under the pineapple, under the pineapple? And yes, that was completely wrong cadence. Max Ding, all you don't know is Neil C did a SpongeBob We Will Rock You soundtrack. See, I can't remember anyone's name, especially like famous music artists, so this all ends up meaningless to me. Well, anyway. Hello, mysterious spoopy corridor. Sending shivers down my spine. Here it is showing off the gooiness engine. Okay, for years your ringtone's been the end level tune from Gunstar Heroes. Side effect is it makes you panic a bit when playing that game. Yep. Wow, YouTube are going to tell me off when I upload this VOD. And of course in the original this is where you'd first meet a licker, because they knew fans of the original game would expect this. Confiscated item storage. Of course I'm not allowed in there yet. Yeah. This is not a place you can backtrack to unless you board up every single window. No. Take the hint. I can do this all day. Oh yeah, Neil C's that guy who did all the music, but he's recently started doing AI stuff. That's depressing. Need a key item for that. I have a map. Max Ding, sorry, what? Your sound is terrible. Oh, I was talking about Neil C, the open source music guy. Okay, we have acquired map. It's depressingly quiet right now. Erin is feared. No, Erin has fear. I know you'll guess up eventually. Just don't do it right now, eh? Ah, some things never change. Okay, okay. Like, okay, it's scary, but they've really done a good job of making these guys fun to shoot at. Storage room locker terminal memo. It appears the keypad to the locker's terminal is missing a few keys. I suggest the person responsible for this mess find some spare keys and fix this right now. You know who you are, you bar steward. Who else would effort this badly? All the shade to the whoever that was, I guess. And here, of course, is the shotty. Oh hey, I didn't realise that he was a writer in this game. Max Sting. Yeah, it might be interesting in a game like this if the abilities of the critter become less and less as they get more shot up. Oh, I think that actually happens. Like, if you crit, their head will explode. Okay. So remember there's a whole thing. Like, we're missing keys 2 and 3. Limiting what we can open. So, we can open locker 104. Which is open anyway. We can open 106. Max Sting, if you crit, the head explodes, but they keep coming just now, blind and unable to bite. Yeah, sort of. Oh, come on. What have we got? A roll of film. Useful. Did that body just twitch? Of course, we can't get anything on side 2 until we've got more of the keys. You think it was disturbed by the other zombie walking alongside it, and it just settled kind of back into place. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, can't access any of those without key number 3. Okay. So we know there's some neat stuff in the safety deposit room. Oh yeah. And I remember from my last playthrough of this game that the dark room is a save room. First things first. Absolutely not. Achievement unlocked, now hold him. And relative safety. And goodies. Medicinal benefits of herbs. Humans have used herbs to treat sickness and disease since the dawn of time. In this book, we will explore 3 such herbs native to the Arklay Mountains. Green herbs have the ability to heal basic injuries, while blue herbs have long been used to treat poisoning. Max Sting, that said, given the game in question, probably best to keep an eye on it. Exactly. And yeah, you're right. It probably was disturbed by the other zombie walking near it. Just kind of settled back into place. I just realised I kind of burped while I was talking. And I think as I was exhaling the air, it made my voice sound slightly deeper. Do you want to watch Return of the Living Dead again? Who doesn't? As for red herbs, while they're visually appealing, they offer no medicinal benefits, or so it was thought until recently. It's well known that combining herbs together produces blends that heighten the herb's effects, but it's been discovered that red herbs can play a big role when mixed properly. According to one doctor of Asian medicine, mixing blue and red herbs together produces a blend that will strengthen one's constitution. Truly, we've only just begun to realise the full potential of these herbs and their ability to heal the human body. Further research is sure to yield even more fascinating results. Yeah, I think if you have a triple herb mix, it basically lets you okay, store these for now. It basically increases your maximum health or something like that. I might be wrong though. Mix green and red herbs. I will store that for later. Yeah, we did have a whole convo about smart zombies. Zombies. Film contains evidence. Do not leave out. Oh yeah, apparently you can just about see a photo that was an Easter egg in the original game. Used commemorative photo. Interesting. Nice bag. Eight saves already. Max saying it was the boarding up of the window that made you think of it, because the boarding up everything in the crematorium building in return. Not that that's exclusive to any particular zombie film. Exactly. Is it really a zombie movie if someone doesn't board up a window so they can turn a building into a fortress? Lol, foiled. You see, vampires can also be thwarted with a bunch of wood. But zombies are a bit more direct about it, you know? Anyway, she'll probably get up eventually. Another red herb. Icky, you know what zombies call a boarded up building? Canned goods. It's also what they call a night. Ah, our good friend Gaben's locked down the police station. Ah! I remembered the body was there, just too late. Okay, combination here. I'll need to come back later. Grenades. I can store those for when I have a grenade launcher. Portable safe instructions. Press a button to light up its corresponding lamp. Light them all to open the safe. The buttons must be pressed in a certain order. Pressing a single button out of order will cause all the lights to go out and you'll need to start the sequence over again. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is a little... They do a few puzzles like this. There's one that's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so it's... Okay, so it's... No, it's... Okay, so it's... Top... Yeah, we'll call that left 1, right 4. Left 1, right 4. So it's left 1, right 4, left 4. Left 1, right 4, left 4, right... No, right 3. Left 1, right 4, left 4, right 3. Left 1, right 4, left 4, right 3, right 2, no, right 1, okay. Left 1, right 4, left 3, right 3, right 1. Okay. Left 1, right 4, left 3, right 3. What was after right 3? Oh yeah, right 1, right 2. Nailed it. Achievement unlocked, Vault Like Mind. Cool. Okay, friend, you jump scared me. That's all you're getting. You're not allowed to get up again. Understood? Yeah, Bree, I'm sure. That's fair.
Seriously?
I guess the high ground didn't do him any good. Icky, tag yourself, your spare part. Okay, I know I've boarded out the window, but I'm still scared. Oh, sorted. No less. Max Sting, for what it's worth, there was the one guy who decided to rather cremate himself than harm the others. No less, and that ended up just dooming the entire town by making the rain wake up the whole cemetery. Yeah. Like, I know, I think the zombie survival guide actually referenced that. It was like, no, it's okay. Creating someone will destroy the virus, it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. If there's any time for the zombie discourse, it's this game. Anyway, we're going to make our way back to the evidence room. Safety deposit room, sorry. And what would I like? So, I need both to get that backpack upgrade. The grenades aren't any use to me right now. So I guess... Okay, so 2 might contain a clue. But 3's a knife. But I don't really need a knife right now. So I'll go for 2. Okay, that's gunpowder. Well, ammo's helpful. Oh wait, that's not a shotgun, it's a grenade launcher. Okay, there's nothing else I can do here. Back to the save point. We'll drop off those grenades. Stay mad about it. Max Sting, you tried The Last of Us 1 and didn't get far because the game's first several scenes seem to run on killing off female characters, and you just kind of figured save the woman would be the main purpose of female characters and the main motivation for the player for the game. Yeah. Like, to be fair, The Last of Us 2 sort of turns that around and also adds a bunch of stuff. Yeah, exactly. No less, Ellie's the player character in the second game. With an asterisk, but that'll be spoilers. No less, the second game's also too damn long. Yeah, all I really remember is the discourse where they thought, okay, slight spoiler, but the other player character was a trans woman, but no, she was just a cis woman who was muscle. But there was a trans character, specifically a trans man. He was kind of well written, even if his whole story was basically just, you know, ye old tragic trans person. But at the very least, they sort of acknowledged things were tragic because people were being dicks, not because it was inevitable. Oh yeah, let me see if I can remember what the code was. Oh wait, no, I think it was, did they record it on the maps? key. A fancy looking key.
What was that?
Foreshadowing. Notice part 2 does let you, the player, hear the trans character's dead name, which is, yeah, not ideal. Okay. Combine. You know, let's backtrack and explore some specific rooms instead of blazing a path. Might be fun. Less terrifying. Max saying you actually have a trans PC in the game where it was actually relevant that you knew what her dead name was, because she'd still be getting mailed that name on her home world if you don't know what your character's dead names are. Yeah, when I rolled Grounded for Guild of Icons, like the one rule with Nick was, she sort of had Chekhov's dead name, so it could be acknowledged that she had one, but it would just never appear on in text. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack a little and unlock some doors. Maybe if I explore enough I can find myself a nice grenade launcher, you know? Okay, what have we got? Oh yeah, we'll drop off the switch on the lights because it's less scary that way. We'll drop off this extra herb. We'll hang on to the boards because we'll probably need them. I feel like I'm doing a bit too well here, but I'm sure I'll start running low on ammo soon enough. Now, oh yeah, so I can access the okay, this is the spade key, not the club key. Where have I seen spades? Okay, waiting room. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, haven't looked in the West office yet. Okay, so I can open the West office. Max saying non-binary characters can actually be easier to find. Also, there's the orphan VAA 11 Hall A. who has a brain in a jar. You liked her. Notice? You guessed Jam from Jam in the Mysterious Mansion is maybe MB. You can't remember if the game uses pronouns for them actually. It's basically a post-Flash game. Yeah. Like, I kind of remember the entire discourse over Chris, the main character of Deltarune. It's like there was the same discourse for the player character in Undertale, and it was generally settled on that they're just self-insert for the player, except not. Whereas Chris, it's more explicitly their own character, who is non-binary. And that got kind of ridiculous to the point, I believe, an admin on the Deltarune wiki just put a bunch of citations for them using they-them pronouns out of irritation, and Toby Fox stepped in. Max Sting, there was a trans character in a licensed D&D game that sounded pretty cool, but you only heard about her because of the Shud backlash. Oh yeah, I think that was like an expansion for, like a more recent expansion for one of the older Baldur's Gates. And well, to be fair, you only knew she was trans if you exhausted her dialogue tree, and she happened to mention it. But I know the one you mean. Yeah, there's a trans character in Baldur's Gate 3, played by Philosophy Tube herself, of course, but you only learn she's trans if you do a very specific thing. Otherwise, it's just implication. Pathfinder obviously has, like, 2 trans canon characters right off the bat. Like, both a trans woman, one transitioned via alchemical reagents, one just got a straight up potion of sex shift. And they were going to have a trans masculine character, but the character in question was basically a villainous iconic character, so they decided they didn't want to make their first ever trans mask character a villain. So the character's just cis. Like, Aria is the my favourite one, and she's the one who got the potion, because she has a whole thing where she's married to a paladin, like she's a rogue, and the paladin in question sold her sword. And yep, she's a character in Wrath of the Righteous, although you have to really sort of dig to learn she's trans. Then again, you know, the adventure path, obviously the information will all be there for the GM, so there we go. Nearless, the Magic the Gathering has a couple of trans characters, but of course that is arguably not a video game. True. And World of Warcraft, of course, has Chromie the Dragon. Uses of gunpowder, handgun ammo, gunpowder 2, acid rounds, gunpowder plus high-grade gunpowder, white, submachine gun ammo, high-grade gunpowder, white 2. There's not a lot of ammo left around the station, but make use of any gunpowder you find. Different guns require different ammo, so pay attention when you're combining things, or you won't get what you need. Okay. Operation report. September the 28th, 2:30 AM. It's down to just me and 3 others. No weapons, no ammo, and too many skirmishes have drained us mentally and physically. We're not going to make it. Officer Phillips once suggested we escape through the sewers. Apparently there's a secret tunnel in this place left over from its museum days. I brushed her idea off before, but now it's not sounding all that bad. Yeah, there's no proof that even a tunnel or the sewers aren't infested with zombies, but I don't want to sit here and wait to die either. It's a long shot, but I'm going to try and find out what I can about that tunnel. Max Sting. Dates and Wires can have a trans character if... Slowly lures down into a boiling vat of estrogen. I'm never going to get tired of that one, Max Sting. Rookie's first assignment. Leonis Kennedy, we're putting you on a very special case for your first assignment. Your mission is to unlock your desk. The key to your success is the initials of our first names. Input the letters in order of our desks. There are 2 logs, one on each side of the desk. Make sure you get them both. Basically, your first task is to remember your fellow officers' names, but you figured that much out, right? Good luck, Leon. By the way, it might take a little work to get Scott to give you a straight answer. Scrawled in the corner between drops of blood. Be glad you're not here, rookie. Okay. So we've got Neil, Elliot, N-E-D for David Ford, N-E-D. Okay, achievement unlocked, first break-in, open a dial safe. Swear to God. Nice hat.
Shit.
Okay. Rita Phillips. Not seeing anything around here. So that must be Scott. So that's S-R-M for Marvin. R.I.P. Okay, maybe not. So we've got M for Marvin, R for Rita. Guess that was Scott. Oh. George Scott, okay. So that's G, R, M. Or MRG. Oh wait. I nearly guessed it by accident. Icky, you brute forced it after getting the first two. Fair enough. Speed loader. That's handy. Achievement unlocked, customizer. Customize a weapon. Guess now I can waste all my ammo faster. Don't guess up, don't guess up, don't guess up. Okay. There's a safe, but at least I know there's a safe here. And here's a shortcut. Oh wait, no. Shortcut's the other way. Oh hey, it's that place I was in a second ago. Blah yourself. Marvin's all tap tap tap.
Come here.
What is it?
Take a look.
Oh my god, he made it!
Know him?
Yeah, it's Leon. Kennedy, I think?
Oh, the rookie. Thought he looked familiar. We can make it to that courtyard. Second floor, east side.
Okay. Thanks, Marvin. I'm on it.
Maxting. In some of the skies, the navigator with an ear infection whose gender line is neatly scratched out on their intake form. Maxting. Fallen London, Sun the Sea / Sky setting has a lot of transness. Yeah. I believe that's the one where you can instead of giving a gender, you can just have that long rant about how ridiculous it is to ask that question in the first place. Okay, store the gunpowder in case I need more bullets. And we're going to save. I like how it reminds you what your mission is. Okay, so there's more to discover in the West Office, but I need to learn exactly what's the combination to the safe is. Maxting, you love that rant. Squids for heads. Squids. Anything that's worth anyone's time to harass me with impertinent questions about my gender? I say good day. Good day. Notice the Netflix She-Ra hasn't it, that MB shapeshifter? Yeah, Double Trouble, I believe. Also, their design is transition goals. Don't know if anyone that, like, as I've gone on record saying my two favourite colours of tiefling are purple or green. And yeah, sometimes you just want to be green or purple with pointy teeth. Max Ding, too bad we didn't see more of the Star siblings. Oh yeah, Dual Star was canonically trans compared to his the version of him from the original. Okay. Maybe I should check out the records room. Yeah. Let's make life a little easier. Okay, so that's got clubs on it. Okay, just gonna have to take another sweep around the operations room. I guess they were using it. Yeah, I kind of remember Nellis Starhu. You don't remember from the Netflix show? Like the trio of people. 2 women and a guy. The guy was a trans guy, although I don't think it was outright said. It's just inferable from the fact that in the original he's a cis woman. Okay, so I never actually looked at this door over here. And it's locked anyway. Oh yeah, there's a spade door upstairs. And a spade door through the waiting room. So let's have a look around there then. Oh, hey. Ah, okay, running. Speed load.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, was that the guy in here? Yeah. Unless you web search and you guess there must have been in one episode, you have zero recollection of them. Oh, fair enough. Which way do we go first? Max Sting, dual star isn't exactly in a role that screams loudly trans man, but one thing Anthony Stevenson said, even before his egg crack, was that he deliberately was writing a trans character. If he was deliberately writing a trans character, he would cast a trans actor, and dual star is one of the two trans actors in the show. The other being Double Trouble. And there'd been a name drop earlier in the series, admittedly in no small part a continuity area of the Star Sisters. Okay. Guess you can infer it then. Dunno, maybe if I just run across and unlock the door, I'll see if that marks it as droppable. Because that'll save me an inventory space. I do like that, you know, Resident Evil just gives you that one. Oh, organised item prompt. Thank you for letting me know. Discarded. I believe that will take me to the library, which is full of zombies. Doing okay, Marv? Max Sting and he didn't want to discount any trans-ked canon as the intentionality only related to writing and casting. It was not meant to be no one else was trans, only that it wasn't specifically intended. Fair enough. I know I heard Perfumer was designed with the intention of making her a trans woman, but they didn't realise that they'd be able to get with a trans character at the time, so they just wrote her as cis. I mean, there's a whole, maybe slightly cynical argument that trans femme rep gets treated as a bit more, taboo than trans masc rep, but I'd rather not go down that route. That didn't sound good. Oh, we're here. Let's not activate Mr. X. And yes, that is abusing my foreknowledge of the game. See if I care. What have we got here? Okay, we need a valve. Or crank. High voltage. We're in the art room, which is way too spacious for my liking. Raccoon Magazine, art article, The Red Stone. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince, the pearl that the Queen of the Nile milked dry, the diamond that led a queen to the guillotine. There's no end to the number of tales related to the appeal of jewels. This mysterious red stone is simply the latest to sparkle among them. Like those other jewels, this one's origin is unknown. It's said that it once adorned a noblewoman's jewelled box, and was even dedicated to a wise king. This fall, this stone that's been long shrouded in legend, will be on display during auction. There are sure to be many eager enthusiasts there. But, dear reader, one would do well to approach with care, for devilry. Really? Lies in beauty's shadow. This jewel has turned caring nobles who love their subjects into despots, more terrible than Caligula. And we have the tales to prove it. Seriously, it's precisely because these jewels are bathed in blood that their luster stirs something in the hearts of people everywhere. Guys, you know what that is, don't you? It's the key card. We can get a grenade launcher. A grenade launcher of our very own. Keep running, Claire. The grenade launcher awaits. Maxting. There's non-binary characters in the sky. It seems in the Remnant systems, there's just normalization of non-male and non-female pronoun that some folks use. Remnant use a native sign language unless they're singing. Your character can learn their sign language and become part of their culture. Like most folks, he and she or their equivalent in the sign language anyway. But there's this total non-issue about some characters use none, he or she pronouns. Notice, thanks to some post or other, dear reader also completes in your head to she was very good with the strap. No comment. Yeah, Ed in the Sky and the like have a really good sort of setting, to be fair. I think the real challenge while I'm playing this game is I'm going to have to remember when I get safe combinations and the like to backtrack with them. And also, you know, notice them. Anyway, let's go get a grenade launcher. Grenade launcher. It's a friendly launcher. This grenade launcher is capable of firing flame and acid rounds. Press RB to switch ammo type. Click. Sadly, they didn't do the thing in earlier Resident Evil games where you can just shove all your grenades into it. Okay, I need to find the other key button. Where was the save point again? This way. Maxting. The remnants aren't perfect, but you really like them. And of the places you could live in that setting, you'd settle there easy. Bonus, remnant aren't slightly divergent, but are explicitly human. Okay, that's cool. Icky got very confused when your PS4 controller suddenly started controlling a PC. You forgot you plugged it into said PC to charge. Oh yeah, I didn't realise you could do that. Icky, by the way, I have no idea what you're playing for the next stream game, and I can't prove otherwise. Oh, good. Is it Resident Evil? Resident Evil 3 randomizer? Notice it's guessing Disco Elysium. Okay, let's venture up the stairs again. I'll give it a rest. I'm not scared. Okay, I don't think there was anything else in here. Oh yeah, I need a valve for some sort to shut off the steam. Icky, the only resis you have left to stream are the bad ones, or the side story ones, or the ones that highly benefit from other people playing too, with which there is a bit of an overlap with the bad ones, I believe. Max Sting, you suppose the game A Normal Lost Phone is 100% about a trans character, so there's that. Although that's a bit of a spoiler. Yeah, I saw someone stream that. I was like, oh hey, cool. It's about a trans character. Yeah, there's JJ Macfield, which is by Swery65, who also did Deadly Premonition. It's interesting because Deadly Premonition 1, not a great example of trans rep. Deadly Premonition 2, one, he seems to be trying to do better, but he also seems to have backslid compared to JJ Macfield. You could say some things about JJ Macfield, like it's a game I can't really play because it's almost all entirely about self-harm. But its heart's clearly in the right place, and it clearly had a sensitivity reader. Okay, where's the storage room? Yeah, I remember here. It's an absolutely diabolical set piece. Some guy's scribblings. Damn those corporate assholes, they cut me off after all I've done for them. But if that's how it's gonna be, so be it. I'm gonna have a little fun of my own as the world goes to shit. I bought up all this filthy pigs in a steel pen and set some C4. All I gotta do is detonate it, and it's sayonara, suckers. It's no fun if it's over so soon. So maybe I'll give that one raving loon something to really squeal about. Yeah, maybe I'll give him a little toy and tell him, kill the other guy next to you and I'll spare the others. I wonder what he'll do. You yell about justice and pride, but how many times did you go against me, your own superior? Yeah, you're such a good cop, so you had to die. Man, this is fun. I need some music for this. Max Sting, you bet if someone put you in a game, they get a lot of undeserved hate mail. To be fair, I think pretty much anyone in this chat would get a lot of hate and someone had a lot of hate mail if they were a character in a game. Ooh. Hip pouch. Hip to add squares. Achievement unlocked. Oh, that's a good pun. Yep, so here I need to find a C4 detonator. here's the library. Which conveniently loops around. Now I don't get a particular item to solve the puzzle here until later, which is irksome because it means I can't do certain things until certain story beats are activated. Icky, what you remember of the Deadly Premonition 2 thing is where he's saying, okay, yeah, I messed the transrip up, but the patch to fix it was a bit of a cheap fix. Yeah. And also he was kind of a dick about the whole thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, hello there.
Not good.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, stay calm. No, Aaron, I said stay calm. Oh, double knife, thank you.
You asshole!
Oh. Okay. Okay, gunpowder. And a map. Okay, 2 hours, we can go on for a fair bit longer. A puzzle of some... Okay, view files. Oh yeah, there's the officer's notebook. So that's like fish, scorpion, something. We're brute forcing this. What is that? Oh, it's that. Okay, unicorn medallion. And we'll head back to the main area. Save. Stash this, hello. Red book. Don't have space for it right now. I'll come back for that in a sec. I'm sure there's something useful in the book. Alright, yeah. So, lion statue. Lion, olive branch, burb.
here yet.
Maxine, you forgot about Vivian in the Mario games. Yeah, exactly. Vivian's great. I think she was actually the first trans character I ever sort of saw in a piece of mainstream media who wasn't just treated as like a joke or a villain. Okay, 2 hours 10 minutes in and we're almost there. Max, didn't you guess the Undertale Deltarune games have a fair bit of trans or non-binary characters? Yeah, I think there's a few of them, although I don't know how much official confirmation there is. Okay, let's have a look at this then. A piece of plastic shaped like a book. It looks like it was... Okay, yeah, that's for that one room. Okay, I think I'm gonna heal. Then I'll grab another healing item. Oh yeah, let's go to the lounge now. Okay, it's the lounge, not the library. Oh no, the lounge is next to the library. Yeah, for a lounge, there aren't that many chairs in here. Okay, that door's locked. I guess I have to go the other way round. But yeah, I suppose with Undertale, at the very least, the main character's non-binary, so there's that. Even if, you know, getting people to acknowledge that is like pulling teeth. And like, pretty much every character in the entire game is very trans headcanonable. there's a dialogue here. Yep, guess it's off to the waiting room. Yeah, okay, you got me that time. Icky, you would love this room still contains items featured for classic Resident Evil 2 randos. Oh, I suppose I don't need the gunpowder right now. Don't need more than one knife. And yep, unnecessary save, but whatever. Nellis, you know there are links to the past randos that have an overlay thing that you can have telling you exactly what items you found. Should be possible somehow. Oh right, yeah, you mean like the thing on the map. Wish I knew where the combinations for those saves were. Like, I know they're in the game, but can't for the life of me remember. Doing okay, Marv? Yeah, Kara uses the one that has the block of icons. I think that's like a manual part of her Twitch overlay, not a part of the actual game. So she's just using it to keep track of that. Oh yeah, the art room's where it needs to be here. Combine. And use. And this makes it hand over the mace, which I sadly can't use to bash zombies over the head without wasting ammo. Okay, it's a scepter, not mace, but that just means it's ceremonial. It's still heavy. Click, click. Okay, where next? No, unless you always thought scepters were supposed to be pointy for a reason. Oh no, they're more like a baton in the sense of a marching baton. They originally started off looking like maces, but they very much sort of evolved to become fancy. Sure, I hope that guy doesn't slowly emerge as a zombie. Ooh. Our good friend Herb.
Hey! Claire?
I remember when I first played this game, I thought
Leon!
the
I'll be right there!
dead pilot was speaking. No, this may be because the White Witch in the Narnia movies is a pointy one, and she thinks she uses it as a melee weapon at one point.
Leon, we really gotta stop meeting like this.
Are you alright? Please, Chopper, just get nowhere.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I take it you don't have the key.
No, I don't. It's good to see your face, though. How are you holding up?
I'm hanging in there.
Hell of a night, huh?
Yeah. Find your brother?
I did, actually. He's...
Did you?
Just when you think he can't get any worse. Leon, you should get going.
Don't worry about me. Just get yourself to safety.
No, Leon, seriously, they're getting through the fence. Please, just go.
We're gonna make it. Both of us.
Chris said he was off partying with babes in that note. He definitely wrote himself. Yeah.
Hey, Marvin, this is bad. I've got zombies everywhere. Marvin? Marvin, are you there?
You there, Marvin? It's me, God.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, damn it. Oh wait. I'm gonna board up so many windows. Clunk. Yeah, I don't think I've got to the room with that in yet. Oh yeah, we're here again. No, no.
Oh no. What the fuck?
Will you please stop acting surprised at this, Claire? It's actually a little off-putting. Offer. Eat this. Counteract with a sub-weapon. I'll have that back, thank you. Icky. Slaps boards. These bad boys can keep out so many Oh. Oh, the East Office. Okay, stay calm. I stayed calm. Max Ding, it would be funny to slam that open. Yeah, I'm not sure you can do that though. Nope. Flashbang. Valve. High-grade gunpowder. Okay, we'll plot a route through here. Electrical part. Okay. So that's opened the door at least. Now I need the electrical parts to... Okay. Yeah, has to be done. I'll regret this down the line, but... Okay, let's store some things. Maxing. Wallop. Sorry, zombie, didn't know what you were there. Wallop. Oops, did it again. Wallop. Exactly. On the earlier subject of ringtones, you had the spooky ringtone from One Missed Call, 2003, Japan, stuck in your head for an hour. A part of you was always tempted to get a copy of that, and put it as your default ringtone and look around for who jumps and looks at you in terror when your phone rings. No less does it count if you forget to turn your phone off in the theatre and your ringtone will set to yellow fire. I mean, kinda. Let's go grab this stuff. Nice try. Flash grenade. Equip on the inventory screen to use. Guaranteed to daze and stun enemies with an effective radius. Oh yeah, so that's secondary like the Okay, more gunpowder. So green herb, yeah. Oh, there it is. You just know those guys are going to get up eventually, but until then. Okay, we'll come back for the round handle. You again. And yep, now zombies can enter the main room. Dear oh dear. Maybe I should stash the grenade launcher and only bring it... Oh, what am I saying? Maxting, setting a notification to the DSX1 line, a bomb, and walking through an airport. To be fair, I don't think you can walk through airports anymore. Oh, start the time again. Ow. Ironically, I vaguely need to pee myself, but I really can't be arsed with these gloves, and I don't need to go that badly. So I'll just finish the stream. Before I stream. Now I believe... Okay, let's go take a look at the press room.
You bastard. You asshole.
Like, she's not saying that because the zombie won't die or anything. That's just a reasonable thing to say to cops. And she'd know because her brother's a cop. Guess I missed that little alcove. Okay, is there anything in here? Literally anything at all? No, there's like nobody know of the meme edit somebody made of where they took the logo for Gossip Girl, some drama from the 2000s, and rearranged it to be like Go Piss Girl. Nope, it's pretty well known. What have I missed? Because I'm 90% sure there's absolutely nothing in this room. Notice your D&D guy's just not in the Tumblr loop, even though he's on Tumblr. Yeah, that's just like one of the posts of legend. You just know that upper torso is coming back to life. Okay, take the handle. And that's everything in the East Office. Exactly, Maxting. Go piss girl as wildly known and beloved as a meme. Okay, yep, that's this our whole area of the map cleared. Notice you didn't know who Gargura is, that custom Balgura demon you made when you were... is that a reference to the mutant enemy logo from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or am I missing something? Okay, so the crank handle will let me go to the roof. That way is blocked by a helicopter. The Balgura is a big ape demon in D&D, and Gargura was a Shark Girl VTuber. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's square. So I guess that's for the steam in the air. One day safe, one day. Oh, yeah. The operations room. That has a, clickable chain, hasn't it? Oh no. Bye. Ah! Oops. Oh, hell no. Okay, grenade launcher, it's time to earn your rent.
Oh no! Shit!
Okay, we are running. Record of events. September the 25th, We're turning the station to a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of citizens their top priority, as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. September the 25th, Addendum. Nennis. Oh, the Bulgaria had a shark's head instead of an ape head. That makes sense. September the 25th, Addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. September the 26th. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters. But surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. Max saying you had to replace your phone recently. One fringe benefit of the weird losses from that is your Sega Master System emulator works again. So you've been playing Phantasy Star 1. Oh, yep. I think I played a Game Boy Advance port of a Phantasy Star game, but I couldn't get into it and I just returned it. Icky? Yay, SMS. September the 27th. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 PM. 12 people died, and there is only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray here. Okay. Oh cool, I've unlocked everything in here. You didn't bother gendering the Valkyrie, you named it Gar. Oop. Locker room. CAD. Feeling a bit of a sense of loss here, but okay. Electronic gadget. Okay. I don't think they're going to follow us. And I can just unlock this anyway. Cool. Hotkey. Okay, we're leaving. Oh cool, I can discard the bolt cutters. Okay. Oh, sounds like someone's getting up there. Now, am I badly hurt enough to save? I mean, not save, heal. I think I'll be fine for now. But I will save. Max Stink, basically Berg from BS number 6, but not particularly male. Notice what is Blue Sub 6? It's an anime that showed on Toonami around 2000 or so, 4 episodes of the mission to nuke Antarctica because a supervillain is trying to cause a pole shift that will purge the Van Allen belt. Fair enough. Okay, I thought that was some sort of glowy skull thing, but it was just a shiny doorknob. Okay, someone's alive and not kicking. Sorry, no donut for you. Oh no.
What's up with you?
You for real? Okay. So locker was CAD. Okay, it was Cap. I misread. But it all worked out in the end. Okay, keep it together. Whoop. Whoop. Hello there.
The hell is that?
Okay, steal my nerves.
Damn it.
Okay. A red herb. How generous. Armory status locked. Something nice in there. Oh, yep. This is a reference to Claire's original outfit in the first game. Oh, Jill's cap. Probably a med kit there. High grade gunpowder. Acid rounds. They work great on living things. A battery. Okay, and I like the implication she didn't know what a detonator was until she, you know, a detonator was a detonator until she put a battery in it. And yes, you're right, the Van Allen belts are a real thing. Internal memo. Ooh, 9515. Office supply internal rig location noticed. Heat resistant 3-number combination safe move from Star's office, 2nd floor, to West office, 1st floor. The combo is left 9, right 15, left 7. Please change the combo ASAP on receipt. Okay, that's for the West office. I'll do is I'll use that, grab the one over here. Yep. We'll backtrack to the save point. Okay, linen room needs a triangular key, a diamond. Hey, we're back here again. Okay, so this is the West office. So we'll just go on a quick diversion there. Now I think one of these jokers got back up again. Yep.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, what was it again? Left 9, right 15, left 7. Lovely. Yep, and that's everything in the West office. Okay, let's go save. Marvin's not doing too great.
I gotta hurry.
I wonder if Marvin's state's directly related to the amount of time you're spending, or if there's another internal timer for it. I mean, or if it's going by progress. If I'm honest, I think I really need the loo, so I think what I'll do is I'll call it here. I know it's kind of short for a Monday stream, but this game's actually putting a lot of stress on me. Don't know how much it's showing. Icky, you keep forgetting that you don't feel horror in the same way a lot of people do. Yeah, like, when I was little I was absolutely terrified of zombies, but it's hard to explain, but I sort of try and compartmentalise it. Okay, we'll store those. But yeah, it's just about coming up to 3 hours, so I'll call it there, because I think anything else is just going to be another excursion. I've unlocked a bunch of things, mostly concept art. And exit. See how gracefully this shuts down. Blank screen, always a good sign. There we go. Oh, that's why it acted weirdly. The MetaQuest desktop thing was being annoying. Yep, adios, Maxting. Maxting, it depends on the horror for you. Something about the Cenobite designs in the recent REmake and REO was comforting. To be fair, Pinhead was played by a trans woman, so that's kind of cool. Now, unless you think Cenobites range from silly to neat with you personally, although you don't know anything about the recent IP, literally all I know is the Pinhead, the main Cenobite, was played by a trans woman. Anyway. Ooh, Invisible Girl's playing some Dead by Daylight, so we'll give her a raid. Tried to raid her before and she had them switched off for some reason, so... Okay, cool, we can raid her now. So yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by. Hope, well, leave your feedback on this iteration of the Tiefling makeup. I might go for a more sort of punk look. Don't know what sort of, maybe I'll incorporate like a bandage or something, or add some scars. That'll be a fun project. But yeah, I digress. I'm back on Wednesday with more of this. Thursday, I'll be streaming some Nordmark D&D. I'll be going back to the lab. Yep, Maxting, you can absolutely suggest games. You might want to send them to me by text or something. You want to recommend Tales of Fantasia? Rings a bell. Yeah, you might want to message me on Discord or something, just so I don't forget about it. But yeah, and Friday I'll be on Blue's channel, I believe, playing some Nordmark D&D. So that's going to be the Moon Quest, which has been lying idle for a few months. But yeah, the raid's going to go through in a bit. So yeah, hopefully I'll see everyone on Wednesday. I hope you've had a lovely evening. And we're raiding in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment and subscribe. You're still my favourites. Comment with your favourite Resident Evil game in the comment section, I guess.